Life is strange. Feelings are strange. You know the feeling when you encounter someone and you feel you've met somewhere before. If you go near him, you feel something warm and positive. You feel that you have meant something to each other at some point. This feeling, it can also be negative. You may feel that you want to get out, away from the person you have just met. To run out the door and go somewhere else until the person has left. Well, let's think about this more. If the feeling is good, it is so good that you can feel it in your stomach, as if you were attracting one another like magnet and iron. The time stops and you forget everything else for a moment. You feel the wind caressing your face. You hear a wave rolling to the beach. You feel the caressing warmth of the sun and you dive into that feeling as if you were diving into the warm embrace of the water. Life is strange. Sometimes you seize the moment. Sometimes it passes you by. And you know that if you had seized it, your life could have been something totally different. Later you may think that you should have chosen differently, made another choice. We often talk about fate because sometimes it feels life has been arranged for us. Things happen without realizing it, as if we were steered by something. If you think back, you realize you let things happen. You went with the flow, or you allowed feelings to accumulate inside and then something clicked, and you can't remember a thing. Yet you made that choice, even though you could have chosen differently. You made a choice. Maybe you did not even want to influence things, or you were not thinking at the particular moment, and things took on their own momentum. You reached your destination just by hanging along. You completed a puzzle when the very last piece fell into place. Years later, you think about everything that has taken place. You think about your life and all the things that happened to you and each other. You realize there was an order to things. But then you start thinking, what if? Soon you let that go, and maybe you start thinking about something else. You know intuition, don't you? The inner feeling that tells you what you ought to do. Sometimes you feel there's a force that influences you. If you try to make a different choice, you feel something slowing down. And if you still make that choice, you later realize it was a wrong one. You should have listened to your inner voice. Intuition. Usually you accept everything that takes place. You believe in fate. You believe you cannot influence your life or the other events. What if sometimes when you turn right, you were to turn left instead? Or you would not go downstairs but walk up the stairs? Or if a feeling arises, you would force it to settle, to calm down. You would not let things get out of hand, because that is something you do sometimes. You know that you have power over your own life, don't you? A power that you don't think about every day, every moment. It's a power that can change many things in your life, and maybe the lives of someone else. Next time when you are making a choice, remember that you can stop. Think about what to do. It is your choice, your beginning, your genesis. It can change your life. It can everything.